Okay, happy Labor Day for my North American viewers. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Red Baron. Welcome back to the channel. Been a long time since I've done a public broadcast. And I'm concentrating on VIP and I'm concentrating on our Discord. So if you missed my broadcast, if you're new, you've never heard my broadcast before, if you want to see an awful lot more of what it is I do, you want to join us at the unfairadvantage.chat. And that's an invitation to our Discord. It's free to get into our public channels. And of course, for our subscribers, we do have more expensive, higher levels that have more coverage on all the different cryptos and stuff. And by speaking of that, we are actually adding, I believe, up to 50 new cryptos for the platinum here shortly. I think we got scheduled 36, and then we're going to eventually get up to 50 more cryptos for the platinum. And for gold, I believe it's going to be about 20 to 25. Platinum Pro, we're looking at adding probably over 500. It's a pretty Herculean project to get to going. So, again, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much. My name is Red Baron again, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at a few things that are going on in the market here. We're in the middle of a Doge trade right now, and I'm kind of using Doge as a litmus test for the rest of the market. I think it's very indicative of what's going on here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about Doge. But when I say Doge, I'm also talking about the broader market in the week to come. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we're dealing with right now. Now, currently we are in a descending pattern right now. There's very little doubt about that. We're stepping down. Let me get my chalk here. We're stepping down and down and down. Now, as we're doing this, we're going into this triangle here. You can see that we have in purple. Now, I was expecting, I told VIP, our Discord group, VIP, I said, I really expect probably to see some sort of strong action here going into this 3-day holiday weekend, and such has not been the case. We've been holding ground, that's good. Now, if we're looking to the triangle to give us some indication as to when we're going to see a break up or break down, I think we're looking at either tomorrow within, let's just say, within the next 48 hours or the next 7 days. I'll give you the reason for that. Typically, these triangles will do one of two things. They'll break out at the 70% range right about here. And statistically, they usually break 70% of the time also to the flat side. So sometimes they'll run around to go about 70% of the triangle and then they'll break up and break down. Or they could go all the way to the tip. It's usually that they go to the 70% and break out. So what I'm telling you is this. You've got let's see what we're looking at. Probably about Wednesday or so. So by Wednesday, we could potentially see a breakout of this formation to the upside or the downside. I'm favoring to the upside right now because the indicators are all basically starting to flip bullish and stuff like that. So that's good. Now, where should we be going? I don't think I'd be tremendously bullish in my speculation to see if this thing is going to blast off, but I'm pretty safe in telling you that this red line, which has now been used to be support, has flipped to resistance, and you can see we've got a pretty large amount of resistance here. So if we're going to break this, we're going to have to hit it hard and hit it fast, and we're going to have to hit it with a lot of volume. And I just don't see that happening. It's been a pretty slow volume weekend. Going back to my earlier point, um, I had really kind of speculated, just a hunch, that this was going to go up probably about Friday, Saturday, and such has not been the case because the last two holidays that we've had, the first part of summer and 4th of July, when those holidays came, typically one would expect that they're going to be kind of dragging a little bit, and actually they went up. So, I figured we'd be 3 for 3. Such is not the case. So, but at least, like I said, at least we're kind of treading water. So let's go ahead and take a look here at Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and wrap this one up. So again, you can look and see here, we're not looking for anything monumental here. We're treading water, probably going up just a little bit. And I think the same thing will hold true for Bitcoin as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So we're in basically the same formation, and I've already kind of marked how I thought things were going to play out. And thus far, we seem to kind of basically be, let's go ahead and put a little bit better line on that. I think we'll be somewhere in that general range, probably right about there. Um, I don't think that our chances of being much above 20,000, about 21,000, are all that great at this particular point in time. And you can see that I do have. Now, what I am expecting is we may see those and then we may see those levels, and then we will continue on down. So we've still got calls for Anubis here. We've still got the ultimate one down here, not the ultimate one, but one of the ways on the way to the ultimate here. And so I think now that we're getting into fall, now you're going to start to see the really scary stuff. I think they were really kind of letting us tread water a little bit for the summertime, and now we're going to start to see the real big show going into September, going into October. I would say in the next 60 days, you're going to see massive changes to your portfolio, and it's not going to be good. Not going to be good at all. So if any of you guys are speculating to the high side, trying to jump in on something like this, I would be very cautious doing that because there's really nothing in the market right now. No matter what you hear some of these YouTube jokers tell you, there's nothing in the market right now that is bullish. So we got to ride the ride. I know it's been a very, very dull summer. I've warned and cautioned this month after month after month that this is going to be the way it is. And such has been the case. So I'm also telling you that as we get into October, you're going to start to see certain coins are going to start to take off. Not all of them. This could be the divergence between the crap coins and the good coins. You're probably going to see the division of the two play out here by the end of the year. You're going to realize whether you got a good coin or a bad coin probably by the direction that it takes here come between now and the end of the year. So, and I've been warning everybody, been telling everybody in VIP which coins are good, which coins are bad. So this is not the year for speculative coins, and I will repeat that over and over and over again to make sure you guys understand it. All right, so basically here's what we're looking at as far as Bitcoin goes. It's just we're still in the waiting game, guys. It's going to be a week of watching here, but I think we'll be justly rewarded here within the next 7 days of actually starting a direction, and actually knowing the direction that this is going to go. But my thoughts are is we're going to see a little bit of a pop and then a little bit of a drop. So looking at Bitcoin here, let me kind of put in one more last final point. We've got a trend line here that we have to watch. So basically, we have two different areas that we can go. If we go what I expect, we will go here. If we go a little more aggressively, we could go back here up to about 22,000. So we're looking at 21 and 22. But as far as anything beyond that, I'm just not feeling it. So those are pretty much the calls that I've got for you today. All right. So again, join us at VIP. If you'd like to, join us at fibicharts.com, FIBIcharts.com. You can find all the link in the description box below. And of course, obviously, we'd love to have you in our Discord, theunfairadvantage.chat. Until next time, be safe, be good, and be good at it. Peace and hair grease, baby.